It smells like shit!
Music criticism. Help by George Miller from the album Pink Season. The song Help by George Miller from his album Pink Season is an excellent representation of the hidden dysphoria felt by suicidal individuals. The song's fast pace and seemingly unfitting grim lyrics capture how suicidal urges are often concealed by an outgoing demeanor. In my critical viewpoint, Help achieves this message by using an intensity pattern paired with tragic and dramatic lyrics. Music criticism consists of analyzing a song's musicality and lyrics to determine its core message. Musicality involves the pace of a song and how it impacts the listener's heart rate. An intensity pattern signifies a fast beat that's meant to excite the audience and quicken their hearts. In contrast, a release pattern is designed to lower the heart rate with a slow, steady beat. When it comes to the language used, a song is considered to have comically framed lyrics if the words indicate rising up and surpassing something. However, tragic framed lyrics suggest the acceptance of a situation. It doesn't have to be negative. Lyrics can also be poetic and dramatic. Poetically framed lyrics fixate on past events and emotions, while dramatically framed lyrics emphasize on future actions and feelings. Japanese rapper and comedian George Miller is known for his subversive humor, which is often expressed in his music. His newest album, Pink Season, is comprised of comedic songs written in both Japanese and English. However, Help is a particularly dark song, even for his style. George has poked fun at the subject of suicide in his work before, but there is a layer of sincerity detectable in this case. It is as if he is writing from experience. He is at least knowledgeable enough to understand suicidal people will often put on a brave face, despite their desire for help. An unnerving atmosphere can be felt when studying how the music and lyrics contrast each other to convey a dismal story on that subject. The song begins with light ukulele that repeats a simple rhythm for the first 15 seconds. This introduction sets the intensity pattern that creates a deceptive, joyful tone. It prepares the audience for a positive message that they won't be receiving. Steady drums and clapping add to the beat as the lyrics begin.
I wake up in the morning, sinking halfway to the bottom. There's a loud, distorted screaming in my soul. Everything is dark and empty, and I don't know how to fix it, so I curl up in a ball and cry in the comfort of my home.
With the bright tune of the ukulele and continuous clapping, it takes the listener a moment to register the dark overtones of these opening lyrics. The intense musicality momentarily overshadows the lyrics, but as the bridge starts, the music quiets itself and allows the lyrics to be better heard.
I don't know why I feel like shit. They say I'm fine, but I'm not fine.
The beat returns, and a corresponding bass line begins as the bridge moves into the chorus.
I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons. I try to hide all my deepest feelings. I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons. I try to hide all my deepest feelings.
The first portion of the song solidifies that these lyrics have a tragic frame. From the start, George is singing about accepting his depressed state and the perceived liberation of death. Specifically the lines, "So I curl up in a ball and cry in the comfort of my home," as well as "I'm dying inside and all I see are demons." The first set of lyrics demonstrates that he accepts his fate and resorts to tears instead of action. The second line states that he is already in the process of dying internally, demonstrating that suicide won't be difficult for him. These lyrics show no interest in George to overcome his depression. He is consumed by his misery. These tragic lyrics persist as the song progresses into the second verse.
I think there's something wrong with me, 'cause all I see is death. Every time I go outside I look like I've been doing meth, and I sleep for 19 hours on a Thursday afternoon. Every now and then I cough up blood and I don't know what to do.
The bridge returns with minimal change that furthers my point about tragic lyrics.
I don't know why I feel like shit. I will not see a therapist.
George is outright stating his acceptance by refusing the help of therapists. He does not intend on rising up with the help of medical professionals. The bridge then transitions into a spoken bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to fucking kill yourself, put your fucking hands up! Yeah! Razor blades in the air, everybody!
Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 hey,
Help! 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 Help!
The second verse and onward establish that these lyrics have a dramatic frame. The despair and suicidal ideation described exists in the present, not the past. In the second verse, George is listing how his depression has taken over his current daily activities, such as sleeping. He states that his sadness has eroded his appearance by comparing his aesthetics to a meth addict's. He is not writing about his pain as something in his past that he has overcome. He is showing the steady progression of his depression into possible suicide. An even stronger representation of the lyrics' dramatic frame can be heard in the spoken bridge. George engages the audience by shouting, "Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to fucking kill yourself, put your fucking hands up. Razor blades in the air, everybody." He is encouraging the audience to actively engage in an expression of their own wish to die by holding up razor blades, insinuating slitting their wrists. He is not pushing them to leave their suffering in the past. He is telling them to revel in it during the present. The bridge escalates from shouts to horrid screams as George begins to chant "help." The end of this spoken bridge excellently depicts dramatic lyrics through a literal cry for help. His cries are a warning about the actions he may take in the future, committing suicide. The spoken bridge leads to the final chorus.
I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons. I try to hide all my deepest feelings. I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons. I try to hide all my deepest feelings.
The song ends with the same isolated ukulele as the opening. The dark nature of the song sinks back behind the disguise of joy. Overall, the intense musicality along with the tragic and dramatic lyrics work together to form the core message of Help. The song's core message captures the hidden agony suicidal people feel as they wear a mask of happiness while internally crying for help. The fast-paced ukulele tune represents a deceptive, joyful disposition, and the lyrics depict a true inner narrative. The intense ukulele on his own would have no layer of sorrow for the listener to detect. The lyrics alone would express suicidal pain in an overt way that would lack the subtlety and artfulness the ukulele offers. It is the juxtaposition of the intensity pattern plus the tragically and dramatically framed lyrics that cultivates the artistic value of Help. The musicality and lyrics of George Miller's Help are not disposable nor interchangeable with any alternatives. Both elements are necessary to present suicidal struggles in a realistic and creative way, as my critical musical analysis shows. The unification of intensity, tragedy, and dramaticism is key to the composition of Help as a unique musical work of art.
But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice. But she's so nice, but she's so nice, but she's so nice. I treat her badly, but she comes back every time. It goes to show that none of these hoes are worth a dime. But she's so nice.